Well, hello there, welcome back to the channel. I start this vlog on the stairs. Now this is our carpet on the stairs and we really love it, but as you can see we have cat damage and it doesn't look too bad here, but when you stand back and look it really does not look good. And the first step was the worst, so we've removed that piece of carpet. We are considering our options with the stairs. We do not want to recarpet because the same thing will happen again. I've been collecting stair ideas for quite some time. I have shown you some before, and really anything goes with stairs. We sometimes imagine we have to carpet stairs. No, you don't. You can do what you want. You can stain them, paint them, have carpet, have a runner, have nothing, whatever you want. And at this point we're leaning towards nothing because of Henry basically. And so right now we're just trying out different ideas, and once we've made our final decision then we can do the entire stairs. And it's all your fault, Henry Cat. Good thing that we like him. Troublemaker. So this is a darker stain, which is really nice, but we're going to go darker and I'll keep you posted on that. A delicious Sunday lunch, garlic mash, steak and garlicky green beans. I just had to show you, it's so good. This was on Tuesday and oh how I wish we had weather like this again. We started off with quite heavy rain and it was gorgeous. It's good for the garden, as is sunshine, but we are in quite a nasty heat wave at the moment, and you'll hear us complain about the weather regardless, but particularly in summer because we don't have aircon as standard over here, even in shops, and our homes are built to hold in the warmth. So when we get a really hot summer, we suffer and we struggle and we complain. So after my previous boiled egg, I decided I really had to try again to get the perfect boiled egg, and this was pretty much it. I've found that 6.5 minutes gives me a really good soft boiled egg, but with the white set. And this seagull was massive and helping himself to massive chunks of bread from the garden. Look at that, greedy. Morrison's, do you see that? Christmas chocolate, yes. So we've had to do weekly shop a little differently this week because I'll explain in a sec, but so no reduced flowers here. That said, they do have some good offers on their flowers in Morrison's. Alstonraria were 2 for, I think that was £6. Stocks, I hate that I buy stocks because they're not lasting in this heat at all. Some flowers last pretty well and they were only £4, so that's quite good. So no yellow stickers, however, some quite good buys in this stash. This is for Violet. I was watching her trying to put ice cubes in her water bottle the other day and it was heartbreaking because they just wouldn't go in. So I've got her there. That's £1.25. A nice air freshener because, you know, Henry Cat. There he is. Oh, and I'll just move that. That was a sandwich and jolly good it was too. This is a new bolognese sauce, and their olive oil was on offer, so I had to get some of that. This tiny candle was £1. I love the jar. I don't know what I'll use it for afterwards, but I will use it. And it's the season of burgers and hot dogs, so I had to get some more mustard. This is for a recipe idea that I have, and I will show you that at some point. I needed plums for the recipe. If I don't make it before the plums go off, then I can keep that condensed milk. And tteokbokki, I don't know how to say that, but they had that, so I got one of those. And I do love a macaroni cheese. I've tried the Kraft mac and cheese before, haven't tried this one before, and I've put it in something wet there. So I've got that. Can't recall the price, but it was on some kind of special offer. And it might be nasty, but you know, gotta try these things. Sushi for Violet. And I do like that Morrison's sell a single slice of cake for £1. I love that. Every shop should do that. These are new. I'm going to get hot dogs so we can have some yummy hot dogs with those. Oh, sorry, Henry Cat, am I boring you? Balloons, I have a little project to show you in a bit, and I needed some ice cream cones for another recipe. So there we are, slightly different purchases because I'm in a different shop. And it's because the Orwell Bridge is having some work done, which means they're closing it for a lot of the time, so getting to Waitrose is an issue. I hadn't seen these before, so I thought I'd get those potato dippers. And the frozen raspberries, I'm fed up of buying raspberries that just go off really quickly, so I'm just going with frozen for the time being. And I am starting to stock up for the colder months with soup and, well, I was going to say beans, but Bill eats a lot of beans, so we've always got lots of beans in this house. And Violet loves her seaweed. So this is on offer in Morrison's for £2 a box, which is pretty good. And then some individual seaweed. And katsu curry. Not every supermarket sells this, and I really like this. A quick and easy katsu curry is with this sauce, some microwave rice and some tempura chicken that you just put in the oven. Then you slice it. Very quick, very easy katsu curry. This is my recipe. You can pause it here. I'll show you when I've done this. I haven't tried it yet, but that's what I needed the ice cream cones for and the frozen raspberries. And this is why I needed the balloons to make massive round ice cubes. Clematis, I never knew it was any good for flower arranging, but it is. So I thought the petals would drop quickly, but they don't. So that's really handy to know that I can use those in arrangements. There's the sunflowers, and I've since changed this arrangement in the kitchen. Lazy Bones Henry Cat. It had turned quite dark outside at this point, so I put fairy lights on and hoped we'd get some rain, but no rain. So as I was making my lazy Sadie garlic, I thought I'd show you what I do. It's so easy. I just take a whole entire bulb of garlic, a tiny grater, this is out of a Christmas cracker, a small jar that I always use, some olive oil and a spatula, just makes things easy. And you just peel your garlic and then grate it. And once it's grated, place it into your jar, which is nice and clean, and then top it with enough olive oil to cover. And then I keep it in the fridge, and I can't tell you exactly how long it will last because it depends on how much you use it. It will slightly darken a bit in colour and it will solidify in the fridge, but it's perfect. It's so easy, and I always like to have that on hand. It's a bit of a pain to grate all that garlic, but once I've done it, I'm so happy. I've been going through my old magazines, and I love this Martha Stewart from July-August 2016, and I spotted this salad, and it looked really nice and sounded really good, so I decided to use it as inspiration for Friday night dinner. I didn't bother getting fennel. I'm not a massive fan, I don't care for it, but I pretty much stuck to the recipe. Couldn't get fresh tarragon and Morrison's, so I just used dried. So on Friday morning, here I am doing prep for dinner. I've poached the chicken and let it cool. I've got lettuce and tomato there. Some of the lettuce was from the garden. Got myself a coffee. And then I decided to add hard-boiled eggs because I'm British and we quite often have hard-boiled eggs on our salads. And there it is, the finished dish. I've used those potato dippers, and it's got plums in the salad as well, and slices of almond. It was lovely. And look, I've got blue barrage flowers on there too. So this is my crafty project that I said I'd show you, and the segment that I'd like to call I do stupid things so you don't have to. So you get a balloon and you stuff it with flowers and leaves and whatnot, fill it with water and then freeze it. Sounds easy? Really hard. I had to get Violet to help me. It's just not an easy thing to do, and then not the easiest to peel, and voila. Didn't look like that in the magazine. In the magazine it was absolutely full of flowers and foliage, and it's quite cute. That rose that's lovely, looks like a paperweight, and it's got a dead bug in it right there. Oh, nice. That's what you want with your champagne bucket. But it's a fun idea. It's just not worth it if you ask me. Great if you want big ice cubes in a nice bucket, that's a brilliant idea. But to stuff it with flowers or anything, is just don't bother. Don't bother, it's not worth the effort. But at least it gave me something to vlog and show you. The kind of pointless things that I will see and just have to try. So again, I have to say I'm sorry I haven't replied to any comments lately. I have read them, I've seen them, and I've loved reading the conversation between Linda and Nicole about Muffin the cat. That was lovely. I really enjoyed seeing that. It's just when I've been online, I've been mainly watching things, and this week it's been Upstairs, Downstairs. Growing up in the 70s and 80s, I used to watch the original Upstairs, Downstairs, and they did a reboot in 2010, and I did not know. And I've only just found it, and it's an absolute delight. So if you get the chance to watch it. It's just fabulous. It's now set in the 30s and it's just brilliant. The scene where the cook wanders in upstairs and finds a room for photographer Cecil Beaton to take photos in and ends up getting her photo taken by him is just brilliant. The dialogue is fantastic. I loved that scene. That's the scene there. It's just a delight. So my barrage is in flower now and I'm delighted. I call it barrage, you can call it borage if you so wish, but in this house it's barrage. It comes back every year and I just love to use that in salads, and the ant there is reminding me to make sure I wash it first. And my pumpkins, there's a really good pumpkin. I have high hopes for that one. You can just see it there, and further down you can see a very shriveled pumpkin, and that's what I mean by you can't always get excited by the sight of a pumpkin because they quite often shrivel, but that one is quite good, so fingers crossed. But I love how my veggie patch is looking. It's full and it's green and it's luscious. Saturday morning, got out of bed, look at this, a troublemaker. This is a trick. I think he was hoping to bite my foot as I got out of bed. That cat, he's a trouble. So we did go to Waitrose on Saturday and we had to go through town because, as I say, the bridge is having problems, so we can't always use it. And we have hares appearing in town, decorated hares. They do this from time to time with different animals and it's quite nice to see them pop up. Some of them are gorgeous and some of them are not, but it's just a bit of fun and it's nice to see. So I do have a Waitrose shop to show you after all. Peonies, I got these half price, £7.49. In the bouquet there was also stocks and delphiniums. The delphiniums are fine, the stocks I've put out, they don't survive this heat at all. I've not tried this dip before, but that was reduced, I got that. I wasn't going to buy this, I was going to just show you the product on the shelf, but then I changed my mind. I've got a plan for that in the autumn, so I've got that. And reduced price broccoli and green beans. And a good old salad. You know I love a reduced salad. And this looks really lovely. Microgreens. Got to love a microgreen, and what a great price. And they're so fresh and lovely, and they should carry on growing really. And I do love the hot dogs in Waitrose chilled section. Hello Henry, always watching, sir. These are the actual ice cream cones that I really wanted, so I did get some of those. So now I've got lots of ice cream cones. And I did get another hand cream, even though I bought one last week. I just love the packaging of this. It's so gorgeous. Sicilian lemon. Really smells lovely. I use a lot of hand cream, so I can justify it. Plus, it's on offer. £4 instead of £6. So it was a treat, and I'm not sorry for it. And I'm really tempted to go and try some of this right now. I spy with my beady eye Pixel, the silent member of Cat Club. I like to record him because, well, he's a lovely looking cat, and as soon as he sees me, he'll run off, so I have to be really careful and really discreet. But it's always good to see Pixel. He's always welcome. And my constant companion when I'm in the garden is Tiger. My dear friend Tiger. I shall leave you with the butterfly that Violet saved from the greenhouse and wish you a lovely weekend. Stay cool if you're in the heat wave here in England, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.